Just want to bring up 2 points from Anthony Albanese's earlier press release today. Again, the guy demonstrates how much of an idiot he truly is. Watch his first clip, and then there's a second one afterwards, which I'll pass a comment on.
What do you say, just one more, Prime Minister, if you will, what do you say to criticism from members of the federal opposition and some Jewish leaders that your leadership has been weak during this time?
Well, I say that this is a time for us to unite. This is not a time for partisan politics. This is a time for us to unite together in what we know is in Australia's national interest. And I note that tomorrow evening, the theme is a night of unity, light over darkness. That is what I'm determined to do. And that is what, in the past, when there have been issues such as the Port Arthur shooting, COVID, a range of issues that have tested our nation, the nation comes together. And certainly oppositions in the laws that were put before the Parliament from John Howard, the opposition at that time provided support for those issues rather than looked for product differentiation. And we will certainly reach out to the opposition, continue to do so. We want these issues to not be issues which are partisan, because that is what Australians expect of their government, but also what they expect of their parliament.
So there's been reports of extra police.
So Anthony Albanese's idea is for the two-party system to gel together just like it always does and do the same things it's always done. And that's supposed to avoid another tragedy. He also assumes what Howard done at Port Arthur and what Morrison done with COVID was the right thing to do. I don't know about you, but for me, as an Australian, I think both of those were the wrong thing to do. And if Labor had a spine, they would have stood up against it. But that's the two-party system. That's why it's flawed. I'm going to say the same thing that I said about Minns's press conference. If One Nation, the Nationals, the Liberals, Jackie Lambie, any of these parties support Labor and pass this legislation, you are spitting in the face of our democracy. You are not standing up for battling Australians. You are destroying this country. Albanese is trying to get more control. That's all this is about. One question everyone should ask themselves is, what about these changes that both Albanese and Minns wants to bring in would have stopped last Sunday's terrorist attack at Bondi? And the answer is none of them. Why? Because they're not dealing with the core problem. And the core problem is dangerous Islamic ideology. Here's the second clip.
One of the things that my government has prioritised is social cohesion and working through all of those issues. If you look at the work that we have done in areas like multicultural affairs, we prioritise that. But
great, his government's into multiculturalism and about bringing us all together. Well, that works so well. Terrorists slaughtered 15 Australians. But yeah, let's keep doing that. That makes sense.